little mishap. Did they find us yet?
Not yet.
Y'all gotta go out and come back in, unfortunately.
We back. Jasmine Squall in the house.
I know, it kicked us out. Hey, Wendy. It kicked us out. We just killed the whole little setup. Now y'all ain't got, we ain't like to, we ain't got no more food. We done eating now, so we might as well chat. But, y'all, this is a real live mess. I feel like I'm gonna have to repost this video because I really don't like how all this over our head, like, it's annoying me. I guess that's the OCD I get in me. But yeah, so that's what's going on with them, and it's a lot. I would be so angry if that was me. I can't even lie, because it would just rustle my feathers like, why now?
Because you owe me. That's why.
She don't owe that man nothing.
I try to say you owe him.
She don't owe him nothing. Not even hush money. You have to put everything out on me. I'm sorry, because I ain't give you a jack.
I feel
If anything, I'm going to sue you for, what they call that, y'all, when you do that?
Well, harassment or
No,
something?
you know how people be trying to blackmail?
Oh, yeah, blackmail.
People. What they call it? It's something they call it. That's what'll be happening, because I wouldn't be saying jack. Boy, skeletons are falling out the closet this week on YouTube streets. Girl. Girl, who else skeletons fell out? Extortion. There you go. That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. She could sue him. Sue him for extortion. He said he got a whole lot of money then. Let's see it, bruh. Put your money where your mouth is. And, yeah, because I ain't giving you nothing.
I don't think he can. I think he just want to...
She said defamation of character. Yeah.
Try to tell them.
I don't think it's defamation of character if it's true. I don't think so. Okay, girl. Welcome back. I'm not understanding. Oh, y'all. I got herbs all in my tea. I don't know. I just feel like, I feel bad if it was me. She said not if it's true. Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's defamation of character if it's true. And if he got videos, like he said he got videos, then what he's saying is true. Apparently, she was with Nate. And this is all allegedly. This is his story, not mine. She was with Nate when she was messing with him. She told, oh my God, I don't even want to say this. Oh my God.
It's kind of like bleep it or whatever.
I don't want to. She told him that Nate was a small guy.
No.
And that he couldn't put it down. So that's why she was messing with him. That's my point. And even if that was the case, bruh, you was good for what you was good for. So, you can't be mad that she didn't leave her husband. She knew what was right to be with her husband. She just needed some things handled, and you was there, and you can't be mad. It's done. It's over. Move on with your life, bruh.
So that was happening.
I'm just saying.
Why they was married?
I don't know if they was married now. If this is 2017, like everybody's saying. This the number that keep getting thrown out is 2017. If that was 2017, then they probably was married.
Yeah.
Because I know they was married 20-some years, if I'm not mistaken. I think they was married. Y'all thumbs this video up too. I'm sorry. I know y'all thumbs up the last one. Please do it for this one. I know. Okay, so 2017. When I had my kids. Oh, baby, yes, they was married. They was definitely married, if that's the case, because I literally had all of my children before 2017. And so, yeah, they was married. They was married.
I know everybody like me, but that's why I be like, if I'm married, things like that go on, you think about it, tell me so I can make my choice to get a divorce. Or before the marriage, let's break up. Because I ain't with all that.
Man, she just needed...
I ain't with all that, man. I'm sorry. I mean,
I get it. You ain't with all that. I get it, and I'm not condoning.
And I'm
not supporting whatever. But I'm speaking on the past. It already happened. Ain't no going backwards. It happened already. He decided to stay with his wife.
How many times that happened?
Who knows? But he decided to stay with his wife. I'm still looking at the mistress. Is a man still a mistress? The side piece, boyfriend number 2. You knew your place. You can't be mad. You thought she was gonna leave her husband, then you come up and be rich with her or something. Like, what did you thought, bro? Like, I don't. Because this is my thing. I'm in full support of Nate as a man who decided to fight and stay with his wife and not allow another man to disturb what they got going. Because Nate is heavily in the church with the Lord. You can tell.
You sound just like talking with the Lord.
With the Lord.
Hallelujah.
You can tell that Nate is the man leading the family to the church. B-Love is following her spouse like she's supposed to. So, Nate is definitely the head when it comes to the Bible. So, because he chose my brother Nate, you the man, to stay with his wife no matter what, to stick that thing out, do not give this man, boy, whatever you want to call him, Mr., Mistress, the other one, boyfriend number 2, the right to embarrass this man like that. That you don't have the right. And then to tell everybody that she said he was small. His thing was small.
That's why you never knock on the devil door, because he might answer.
She said Mr. Mess. Yeah, is that what you call him?
Mr. Mess.
She hit you and quit you. Play your role. No, he is a simp. But she knew it was itsy bitsy teeny weeny before she married him. So why cheat? True.
Just get a divorce or break up.
Well, guess what? I'm going to play the devil's advocate. She ain't married her husband for that. She married him for the good qualities and whatever it is about this man.
So why cheat?
She just needed to be tickled back there.
Huh?
Maybe.
What is going on?
I am about to stop because I feel like this is making light of the situation.
I bet
y'all taking me off the
I bet the people in the YouTube world say, nigga is hell, boy. She's something else. This girl's a trip. Man,
Listen, I am not saying anything else. I probably need to get off of here because I feel like we laughing too much. And do that mean we making light of the situation? I'm just playing the devil's advocate because, I mean, we not finna beat her up and jump down her throat Because there's two sides. I mean, you never know what the reason is. And if it
Yeah.
was the itty bitty teeny winny, she didn't marry him for that. That's
Yeah.
the
It
thing.
could've
Like, I
been-
married you for love. I married you for who you are.
A
I
lot
married
of-
you for this and that. But I just needed the bottom touched.
A lot of times women,
Who knows?
A lot of times women don't cheat. A lot of times, well, especially a good woman, especially a wife, normally they don't cheat. Normally they play tit for tat. But you have to do them wrong, and after so long, they get fed up, and then they even go to your best friend or your cousin,
No, they don't.
just to
They
get
don't
even.
necessarily mean your best friend or your cousin. We don't know Nate. We don't know what Nathan did. You don't know.
You remember that movie called Best Man? And he had wrote a book, and he changed the characters and stuff like that. So he was thinking his friend that he went to college with, everybody, they went to the same college. And make a long story short, he figured like once he got to the pros, he ain't gonna have time to read that book. And if he do find out, he was gonna be married first. We all know the church stuff and all that stuff. So you ain't gonna leave your wife once you do find out. But ding dong, he ended up finding out before y'all got married, and he got his butt kicked. But my point from that is the reason why I brought that up. They was friends. They always friends. But the dude that was playing the NFL, what's his name?
It kind of mean that though. I know, girl. That's why I'm done.
He ended up she ended up sleeping with the friend because she wanted to get her lick back. She knew that her man was doing all that cheating and all that stuff in college. She just wanted. It was just one time. She just wanted that special moment.
But just in generally speaking, people go through stuff in their marriage.
Yeah.
Somebody might deal with cheating. Somebody may never have to deal with that. At the end of the day, it is not our business, nor is it our choice to choose. A man who stands with his wife, no matter what, is so rare. It is so rare. And I ain't putting nobody in my family business out there like that. But I know of a couple, of a husband that stood by his wife. And a man tried to tell him about his wife. And he told him, don't you ever in your life say anything about my wife. Period. Shut him down. So in other words, what he's saying is, mind your business, and if you slept with my wife, kudos to you, but don't you ever think you cool enough to come and have that conversation with me.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying.
Those men are rare.
Justin Squad. She hitting him where it hurt. And that was
You said a woman, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
woman. They often do that. And that's my point from that. Like sometimes your friend or your brother, somebody that close to you. So they know and then once you find out, you be like, oh hell no, it could have been anybody but him. Not my road dog, not my cousin, not my brother.
I wouldn't do that.
Not my brother.
I just don't feel like it's that much, because I feel like at that point it's disrespectful to myself. If I need a lick back, it's not gonna be with your friend, your brother,
Who is gonna be with?
My pride wouldn't let me do that. If I'm gonna get my lick back, I'm gonna get my lick back on something that's gonna make me excited and happy. Like I'm not gonna do that. That's, I don't know, pride, I guess. Both of them could be able to say, yeah, we hit her. No, not me.
No. A woman want to hit it when it hurt.
It's gonna hurt regardless.
Yeah, but he'll kind of get over there, like, oh shit, man.
No, he won't.
But it's somebody
No,
close.
he won't. Me and pride is something else. If you cheat up,
Well,
he gonna feel some type of way anyway. He ain't got his money. He ain't got his riches or whatever. He gonna feel some type of way. He gonna be hurt.
yeah.
So I wouldn't do the brother or the cousin or the best friend. That's a bit much. Your daddy.
I tell people all the
Not
time.
the daddy, girl. Okay, I won't.
I tell people all the time, let me know so I can make my decision, so I get the hell on. Because I know I'm the type of person gonna always have it in my head, like, what did I do to deserve it? I did everything. I
You
gave
can't
you
blame
everything.
yourself.
So that's what I'm
That's
saying.
the worst thing. Because when you fall into blaming yourself, it's not good. It's not good to blame yourself. I remember having that burden over me, like, what am I doing wrong? I've tried this, I've tried that. That's people. That's them. That's them. That's they walk. That's them.
And rule number 1, you got 2 choices. If you go back, you can't renege on the contract. You can't say how that stuff go. Like you can't bring up whatever happened. I don't care if he cheat on you like 100 times.
Oh, so if you go back, yeah, you have to shut up.
Yeah.
You have to.
Man, like, God dang.
If you forgive, you have to forgive. You cannot keep bringing it up or making them suffer.
Or try to get your lip back. Once you go back, that's it. Or the best solution that anybody could ever do, just get the hell on.
Well, I don't know.
And that's the best bet to everybody. That way you ain't gotta hear me
them.
complain.
Exactly. It's something within them. It's not your fault. Like, it's whatever happened with them. But everybody know, like, 20-some years is a long time, and for people to be married, people go through their stages. When you marry somebody, you marry the person they are, the person they become after the marriage, and the person they grow into being. Like, you are constantly changing as a human being. Things may be changing. You just never know. And I really don't like speaking on other people's stuff, because you don't know what the future holds for you. You might be sitting there in her situation, his situation, and be sitting there like, I cannot believe he cheated on me. Like, I would have never thought. Like, people change. It's up, and it's also up to you if you are going to continue this walk, this life with them.
Well, I know me, but I can't
Yes,
speak.
Nikki, we are ever evolving.
I can't speak for nobody else. I know what I want.
I don't put none past nobody. Not even Nikki Curdy. Do
I
y'all hear me?
I know I ain't gonna
put
cheat.
Jack
I know I ain't gonna cheat.
Squat.
Because I've been married before.
20 years from now, he might have a old little yeller.
No. That ain't gonna happen. Because
Look, he done pay her a couple dollars.
No. My dead widow wife passed away in 2011. So I ain't been married out of all that time, because all I've been seeing, ratchet, everybody, whatever, some had their stuff together, some had more than me, some had less than me. But either or, different ages, and I'm like, same age. And I'm like, no, she ain't it. No, she ain't it. Just like God said, when a man find a wife, he find a good thing. And I haven't found it out of all that time, because I'm like, why would I get married just to get a divorce? I seen my future before it happened. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to marry this woman. That's just like marrying a crackhead. And you want this crackhead to change. So you marry her, you like, I think it's time for you to stop smoking crack now. You can't do that. You knew that beforehand. Or you knew this woman couldn't cook. You know she couldn't cook. So why get mad because she can't cook a bologna salmon or a sausage or a hot dog? You knew the woman couldn't cook. So it should have been your role to cook for the family or for you or for her. So that's my thing. Like, don't marry nobody.
My son ain't marrying nobody who can't cook, because I said so.
My point from that is don't marry nobody, and then, changes is good. But it's when they turn bad to good. Good to bad. Yeah, from good to bad.
Yeah, but you can't. We are always changing. That's why sometimes in marriage, people they will be so in love, and then they go through this moment in time where they can't stand each other.
We
You have
understand
to
it.
fall in love
We
again. But
understand it.
maybe somebody get to a point where they seriously think they don't want this person and they start doing other things. Like, that's why I don't like speaking. I don't judge nobody. I don't judge nobody for staying. I don't judge nobody for
But
leaving.
you know
I don't
why? A
judge
lot of people don't
nobody
survive.
because you don't know what your walk with your spouse is going to end
Because
up like.
because they mating.
I've seen too many marriages.
They mating. That's not your soulmate.
That I don't believe that. Don't, y'all, Curtis.
Because communication is what? The key. You can communicate with your friends and all this stuff about what you and your
But
husband
how
should
you
be
gonna
talking about.
communicate if you feel like you don't want them? You done. Y'all don't like each other no more.
Well, that
Y'all
wasn't your
just going
soulmate.
through a little. No, because sometimes you
Y'all
have
were just
to
mating the
get
whole time.
yourself back to that. You know, you have to work together to get back to that. You're not. Everything is not always going to be perfect.
God told you before the marriage. And see, a lot of times that stuff be going out one ear out to the other. When God say, for better or for worse, He already letting you know that some hard times gonna come.
Yes.
You might lose your job.
You might get cheated on.
Ain't say all of that.
He didn't say it all. He just said.
But he did
He
say,
said for better or for worse.
for sitting there, he letting you know that the person might get mad.
The person might do you wrong. The person might follow the devil.
Yeah.
The person might cheat on you.
Don't ever get so done on breathing, because you might marry this dime piece today and tomorrow y'all get in a serious car accident. So what you gonna do? Are you gonna leave your wife because she got a 3rd-degree burn on her face? God testing you right
gonna
there.
give my ugly ass.
He testing.
you.
He testing, because if you leave your wife, you know what they're saying about yourself? That wasn't your soulmate. You were just on a trap behind her brooder. And so when her brooder went away, then you like, oh, she ugly. Yeah, because you was attracted to the flesh, but not her spirit. That's why I tell people all the time, feed my spirit, not my flesh.
You fed. But yeah, y'all, this is a lot. So,
but in your 40s, you still cheat. Who cheat in their 40s?
Who 40? Who was cheating in their 40s?
I'm 40. I'm that
Who
same.
was cheating in their 40s? Wait.
That's why I said I'm
18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, that's about 40. I don't know, but still,
So,
but
now you should be on
some
the
people that been married for 20-some years. It's a little different, you know. It's just, I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? What do y'all think? Because me and Curtis would go on and on and on and on. Curtis gonna tell you Jesus said this, that, and the other. He gonna give it to you straight from the Bible, straight from the blood of Jesus and the bread off the table, honey. And then I'm gonna give you the flesh, the reality, the real life, the earthly beings, and the things that people do. When I tell you we are like 2 separate entities when it comes to this type of stuff. What y'all think?
I think you're going to feel some type of way if God didn't give you a manual book. But if He gave you a manual book to go by, you can't.
But the
trip.
manual, well, I guess
You can't trip, because He's telling you the fine print. What's gonna happen, or through sickness, through health, adultery.
Folks ain't following the flesh. No, folks ain't following Jesus. They following the flesh.
That's why I said feed the spirit, not the flesh, because you so darn on.
That's true, but
the flesh, you missing out on the spirit part.
Stuff happened.
Yeah, it happened because you wanted it to happen.
No, stuff happened. Stuff happened because if somebody is spiritual, religious, they into their walk, the devil can come in.
You know why he could come in? I'm gonna tell you why he could come in. He could come in because the whole time y'all did not have Jesus in the center of y'all marriage. That's the only third person y'all need, not friends or nobody else. When y'all go through hard times, whatever, You need him. And if y'all don't have him, guess what?
She
Y'all
said
gonna
nothing just happens.
Y'all gonna go
It
through a
just
lot of stuff.
happened.
Things don't just happen. When you sleep with a man or a woman sleep with a man, y'all have to, how you call it? Like,
I don't know.
you have to get that thing warmed up first. You just don't just automatically like, oh, we just gonna one night stand.
So
No,
how you know they don't be doing that?
y'all been talking the whole time.
But what if they didn't? What if it was just that?
A one night stand.
Yeah.
Well then, your wife was a hoe the whole time. Or your husband was a hoe the whole time. This is what they do. Because you ain't going to just let nobody that come straight in and then, I'm going to sleep with you tonight. Like, huh? What they do that?
I ain't speaking on none. Because I'm telling you, y'all done seen the best of them go through some stuff with others being involved. And, yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't, I'm trying not to speak on it because I don't know. Like,
that's why I tell people, tell me. So I'm gonna make my decision and go because I got the type of mind that's always wondering. You cheat on me one time, I'm thinking like every time you go out that door, you say I'm going to Dollar Tree.
That would go into your insecurities, though.
No, but
yes, it would because
don't nothing happen
just because somebody
until you
did
make
it
happen.
once does not mean that they're going to do it again.
But
that does not mean that
you trigger that mind.
You did.
You trigger that mind.
You did, but if you choose to accept them, you are also choosing to trust that they won't ever do this again. So it's like you talk about them two choices. Mm-hmm. You either accept them wholeheartedly, trust that they made a big mistake, ask all the questions that you need to get an understanding of what happened and how did it get to this. Mm-hmm. But if you make that decision to stay, you can't be feeling like that. You have to let that go. And if you can't let that go, you have to let them go.
That's my point.
But it'll suck ass that you let them go and go deal with the same thing for somebody else.
No, because I'm going to be cautious next time. That's why I waited so long to get married. Because I'm like, nope, she ain't it. And one thing that I'm never going to do, make you change for me. I'm like, oh, you're a crackhead? Thanks for letting me know. I'm not going to marry no crackhead. You know why? Because she's going to bring hell in my life. I'm going to end up divorcing that crackhead. So, you want to be a crackhead?
So, Jackson Squad, you've been married a long time. Your husband cheated on you one time, you leaving. You divorcing him? Sin happens, hence the need for Jesus' redemption, mercy, and grace. Come on, girl. That's what I'm talking about. See, somebody see where I'm going. It just, we are all, and you know this.
Yeah, I know that.
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah, but still, at the same time, like.
Nobody is perfect.
At the same time. Things only happen because you put yourself in certain surroundings.
Well, y'all got it on the record. Nope, but I might get my lick back.
That's what I said. Because I'm a tip for a tap person. The only way how I'm going to feel right that you cheated on me, I'm going to cheat back on you.
Make me
now
sick.
we even. Now we even.
It is on the record. It is in my history. It is known. I am not leaving my husband.
I am.
I'm not. It really depends. If this is habitual, if this is on a regular, if this is some, and like I just told you, I'm gonna ask a lot of questions because that's gonna help me determine if I'm staying or if I'm going. Because did this happen as in, you wasn't planned? Was you emotionally cheating at first and that's how it led up to this? Or like it'll be a whole lot of going on before I make that decision. But I'm not easily giving up my spouse for a mistake.
Been there, done that, old news, and I'm not going to do that ever again.
Carter's been with some interesting people, and I'm just gonna say that. What you need? That thing right there?
Yeah. This?
Oh, give me that. Yeah.
Okay.
Crawling on my couch like that again, we're gonna have some problems.
Spider-Man, da-dun.
I'd rather you do what we just did. 21 years in this thing. Oh, it's 22 years. See? Girl, people be getting that itch. They get the itch at about 7 years.
Who get married in the age of 41, 42, and then you start cheating?
Who you know did that?
No, I'm not saying. Because sometimes in your 20s, sometimes in your when you're 18, and you know,
There ain't no age in this thing.
people get married young for whatever reason.
There ain't
Sometimes,
no age in this thing, man.
sometimes people get married because you gotta want the same thing. I think what people often miss sometimes, you gotta find you somebody just as passionate.
I know folks cheat on their wife in their 60s, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You gotta find somebody.
Age is not the reason.
You gotta find you somebody that's as passionate that you want. Say like, for instance, it could be anything. Say like, you want a kid, I don't want no kid. But when you forcing something on somebody, it ain't gonna be right. Because now, you want him to be a stand-up
Old
dad.
folks cheat too.
You want him to be a stand-up dad. And so when this guy do all this crazy stuff like don't want to be at home, always leave you with the baby, who fault that is? You brought that on yourself. Same thing as marriage. You cannot make a man be a husband. He was going to be that or he not. You can't turn a liberty boy.
Do that mean he not a husband because he stepped out? Do that mean he not a husband because he made a mistake?
Don't that happen unless you make it happen. So what triggered him to cheat?
That's my point right there.
Did you cook for him?
Accountability. 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 I will ask questions because I need to know what led up to this. We have to learn to take accountability.
Communicate
because
before things happen.
sometimes we might be the reason that door got opened.
But communicate. I don't care if that man thing was small. If his name was small, you like, hey, your thing was small. We gonna.
They probably did. People
we gonna have to go
who
to the
deal in that
doctor.
situation probably do communicate that. I doubt if so. People who done got to the altar and they ain't already talked about that. They probably did. They probably tried everything. And you know, if your man is trying everything, you gon' respect him for trying, and y'all tried everything y'all need to try, but the bottom has yet to be touched.
Did you dress sexy for that man? Did you came out in lingerie? But you all the time?
Sexy ain't gonna grow the thing.
Not every 3 months. Well, I think I'm gonna find a penny on something. Come on, by then that man will wear off your way. He like, you know what? Shit, forget it. I ain't thrilled about the shit she put on no more.
I'm just saying that if they already. People communicated already about certain things.
Yeah.
Right? And it still wasn't what the other person needed. Dressing up ain't finna grow add inches. That's not gonna happen. And dressing up is not gonna make her be able to perform whatever he complained about.
Well, go get surgery or something. I don't care what you do. Make it happen. But cheating, that's like the easy way out.
She said shrimp. No sin is greater. Liar, cheater, adulterer, fornicator, thief, all the same in the eyes of the Lord. Careful how you judge others when we want forgiveness on or your Lord. I think she meant from our Lord. Exactly. Exactly.
But the part that people miss all the time, God said you can judge. But the only way how you can judge when you have to clean up your own action. Once you clean up your own action, and then now you go like, oh, this ain't cool what you doing.
So in other
but
words,
if you doing the same thing this person doing, like for instance, they say, oh, you don't cook for your kid. You don't cook for your kid either.
Wait, no. Hold on. Let's go back to what you just said that God said.
Yes.
Are you talking about he who...
I can pull up that scripture right now
Please pull it up.
Hold on, where my phone?
Please pull it up, because that's one I got past me. Are you saying he without sin cast the first stone? Is that the scripture? Mm-hmm. Have a seat. Yeah, let's talk about it. That don't mean what you just said.
No, but it said that. It said that
no. But that's the point.
It said
none of us is without sin. So therefore, that means none of us can judge.
But
Period.
if you clean up whatever you did,
Only they old men 55 plus, everyone's capable of cheating. Come on. It's not an age.
if a
It's not an
person cheat,
age.
they been doing this
Sweep
shit.
around your front door.
Look, don't nobody often give their body to nobody like that. They been doing that shit the whole time.
No, that don't
Yes,
mean
they have.
that.
I look,
don't mean
I'm a man,
that.
and I ain't like all man. I don't often give my body to
That
every
don't
woman.
mean
She gotta
that.
be special
Y'all,
to me.
I am over here with Jesus.
If she not special to me,
himself.
I'm not giving my body to her. And you got some people like that. Hey, if you're a cheater, say that. Say.
But
I like to cheat.
But
I like
but
to
not
have stuff from
everybody
time to
is
time.
a cheater. Just because they step out don't mean that they've been doing this the whole time.
You just don't.
It-
Often Sunday do that.
It does not mean they've been doing this the whole time.
So
Nobody is perfect.
I know that.
Nobody.
But everybody, you can't.
Everybody is
you-
capable of anything.
You can't put everybody's situation with everybody's situation. They say you cheated on your husband 10 times, and your best friend like, Lord have mercy, this one right here. But then you don't cheat on your husband. And she said, okay, Miss Perfect Thing. Look, just because you like to step out on your husband, I cherish mine. Like God said, cherish your husband. Now, if you don't cherish your husband, that's all on you. But then you can't get mad at Miss Thing over here because she don't cheat on her. Maybe she value her husband. It's like that all the time. And if you don't value nothing, that's all on you. But you will be on the other side of the window looking in. Now, when somebody else gets your husband or your wife or your kids or your car or your dog or your house, guess what?
Well,
You misused it. And when God placed that, when God placed that with somebody else, and then you're gonna be looking crazy.
we're gonna have to leave it at nobody is perfect. And
We know that.
And that's just that.
But cherish the thing that you want most.
They probably people can cherish everything they want and still make a mistake.
Yeah.
Nobody is perfect. Everybody is walking in sin one way or the other.
And that wrong making a mistake. But here's the thing that people fail to forget. One mistake might cause you a lifetime full of pain. You know how some of the time people, and this ain't probably got nothing to do with marriage right here. You know how somebody might, oh, I stole something, forgive me. You kill a man, you go to jail for life. That's a mistake, but you what they gonna say is, yeah, you made a mistake, but you should have thought before you pulled that trigger. So guess what? That man can't come back no more. So
the thumbs up button, guys.
So
The
you
thumbs up
you took his life, we gonna take your life. So you don't deserve to run the street and parlay no more. This man is 6 foot deep. He gone.
Okay, Miss Hemingway said, instead of me cheating back, I'll leave first.
Thank you.
No one sits high and judge low but the Lord. Period.
Amen.
Period. It doesn't matter. Everybody, this is like one of those things where everybody have what they would do. Everybody is different on how they would handle themselves. Simply says, that's my question. Who do married people feel the need to cheat? Or did you mean, why do married people feel the need to cheat instead of just leaving the relationship and moving on? Cheating is selfish to me. Cheating is a selfish act. I feel like it's a selfish act. However, everybody, I feel like only the person doing it can explain. Have cheated is not the same as a cheater. I agree with that too. One is past tense, one is current. One time doesn't earn the title. I agree. I agree 100%. Hey, listen, when I tell y'all I've been through so much in my life, my wisdom that I've gained and the knowledge that I've gained is through experience. It's not just, sometimes it is stuff that I think is common sense, but it's that I've been cheated on consistently. I wouldn't even call it cheating. I don't know what to call it. I've been separated from and an act happened and got back together, and nothing ever happened again. Not to my knowledge, and if you ask me, I would say nothing ever happened again. So no, I didn't see him as a cheater. Like, it's just, but I also learned that everybody is different. Everybody will handle being cheated on differently. Everybody will handle communicating the communication breakdown differently. But the one thing I speak for myself is I am who I am, and I will communicate. I communicate with people about stuff that they might not even want to hear, but I'm gonna talk to you about it because I feel like you need to know where I stand. You need to know what I'm feeling, and that's just that on that. Now, if I ever should ever make a mistake, I don't care what that mistake is. If it's talking about you, cheating on you, if it's leaving you, if it's moving out, I don't care what mistake I make. If that mistake was that bad to the point that you don't want to be with me no more, I'm good with that. Because at the end of the day, every decision that I make, I know I have to live with. Like, everybody else may not see it that way, but I do. Every decision that I make, I have to live with that decision. So if that decision broke somebody down so bad, so be it. It is what it is. Life goes on.
Yeah, it go on for some people.
It goes on. It can't just stop. I'm not finna waddle in the
I ain't
pee.
say that,
It is what it is.
but some, you know how some people like a man is like a fish. You can throw him in the water and go get another. Not every person can say that, because you know why? It's people right now that say that same stuff at the age of 25 or 30, and now they damn near 80. Like what the name?
Not everybody can say that. You're right.
Kevin,
but I don't feel like I'm one of those people that can't.
Don't get your old dog.
You're
gonna be lonely about your dog.
I think it's somebody. It's somebody for everybody. The comments just froze up. She said, I agree with Nikki. And then Miss Hemingway says, exactly. If you don't care enough to fix it before you cheat, then I refuse to live with a cheater. They will always do it again. Nikki, I've been cheated on lots of time, but to me, it's never the same. No, it's not. Because everybody move different. Everybody move different. I done been cheated on by one person the most. Okay, maybe two. Because when I was in high school. But, like, everybody is different. Everybody react different. Everybody is going to move different. Some people is one and done. You cheat on me, I'm done. I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, believe that comes from past trauma. That comes from past trauma. I have been cheated on in my girlfriend-boyfriend relationship in high school. He cheated on me like the whole relationship, okay? That we was kids, but he cheated on me like a whole relationship. The next time I was being cheated on, like habitually like that, it was in my marriage. It was a lot. I took a lot. I went through a lot. And it wasn't always physical cheating, like doing the do. It wasn't always that. Sometimes it was just emotionally, or it was just to get something. Like, it was always cheating in some form. It broke me down like so bad at the time. But moving forward, I can honestly say that I'm healed, because if a new man cheat on me, I'm not leaving him. I'm not leaving him with the assumption that he gonna do exactly what the last person did. Like, I feel like it's conversations that need to be had. I'm not saying it's gonna be rainbows and sunshine and rainbows either. I'm not saying that ain't gonna shake up the relationship, but I am saying that I'm not a one and done. I feel like that one and done attitude comes from past trauma. I really, really believe that.
I think when somebody cheat on you or you cheat on them, and that does say you the woman and the man cheat on you.
Make it quick, because I gotta do this.
Oh no. Let me make it go the other way around. Let's say you the woman and you cheated on the man. But now the man wanna leave, but you like, Man, that's messed up. Like,
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, why? Because see,
I wouldn't do that. I know why you leaving.
the thing is, certain people would say, "Man, that's selfish. It was a mistake. It was a mistake." No,
I wouldn't say it's selfish though.
but the thing is, people trying to renege people's mind or dictate their mind the way how they see fit. They might.
No, not everybody. Somebody might, but at the end of the day, I'm a person that allow people to be who they are, whoever they are. And if you're a one and done person and you decide to leave, I have my closure already. Goodbye. I wish you the best. I love you to death. Maybe, hopefully, you change your man, but I'm moving on. I'm not going to, how you going to do this? It's one time. It was only one time.
But some people act like that.
It is what it is.
Like they the one that did it to you, but you did it to them. Like,
see, that's that past trauma I'm talking about.
We talking about feeling at the end of the day.
That's that past trauma.
We talking about
coming
feeling.
Out.
We talking about feeling. We talking about feeling.
It's coming out.
We talking about
Stop.
feeling. If you cut me, I bleed. I cut you.
Okay.
I bleed.
All right.
So we
Let
talking
me read her thing. Simply Mia says, "Here's why I couldn't stay. The trust is broken and it chips away at you. Now, if both parties can go to counseling and really work to build the trust again, then maybe staying can work. Honestly speaking," says, "Child, please don't cheat on this man here. For the sake of eternal, he'll fire." I do not cheat. Girl, listen. I ain't worried. I promise you. And if God see fit for that to happen in this relationship, baby, I'm just going to have to open the door and help him pack up his stuff and cry and help him out.
It ain't going to be me. I'll tell you that
I'm not, like, I'm so...
I know what I want, so I ain't a confused person.
People are just going to do whatever.
Yeah, they going to do whatever.
You can't control people. I'm not about to be chasing you down, trying to see who you with, who you're talking to, what you...
No, I ain't doing it, but hear me where I'm coming from. When I leave you and I get with somebody else, I ain't gonna be thinking about you. I hope you ain't thinking about me. I'm gonna change my number.
I probably still think about you.
I'm not.
Damn, I mean, I'm calling you.
Because when I move on, I move on.
I'm not forgettable. You're never gonna stop thinking about me.
I'm not gonna let my new relationship feel no type of way about my past ex. She ain't gonna exist.
He's still gonna be thinking about me. Best believe that. Best believe that. I'm the best thing that ever happened to him. He'll still be thinking about me. That's what his mouth saying. But what Simply was saying was the trust is broken. I did want to speak on that. I agree 100%. The trust is definitely broken and it has to be rebuilt. But I'm the type of person where I'm willing to try. Like, we could try. Let's see where this goes. It's worth a try. She said, "I cheated once in my life, not sexual. I was 15 and got caught." We are friends to this day. Not 15.
Dang.
We are friends to this day. He says I broke him. He was in love. I still feel bad. I've never done it again. Cheated, not cheater. Oh. She said, "Yes, when I'm done, I'm done. I don't look back." Girl, look. I cheated before too. How many times I cheated?
She's a cheater!
How many times I cheated? I cheated. Why you all in my business?
I didn't know this about my mama.
You didn't know I cheated?
No.
They had nothing to do with you. That's why you ain't know.
What?
So Greg gonna piss him off. Huh? So this why I like doing my stuff with them around. That's how we should have been in the room. But so I am still perfect. I am still perfect. Whatever. So I cheated when I was about, how old was we? I probably was like 17.
Oh, that don't count.
16.
No,
It do still count. It do still count.
I was getting it too.
I was getting my lick back.
See what I'm saying?
wasn't real.
Yeah, but see,
Tit for tat.
right, but I'm not.
Yeah, I thought you said you don't do tit for tat, babe.
I did tell you about that. You know about
Yeah,
that.
I know. I'm just saying. I thought you.
I cheated good, and my tit for tat was good because my cheating lasted for 2 years.
Damn, 2 years. Good lord.
Yeah, I did. Okay, here was the thing. This man was cheating on me. He was my first. He was my everything. He was my high school sweetheart. He was my middle school sweetheart. I had been with this man all this time. And one of the guys around the neighborhood knew that he was cheating on me. And he used to try to convince me to leave him. Without saying. He just used to say, you too good for him. You a good woman. This and all that. So that made me feel good. So I was spending time with him. Yeah. I was happy. I was able to be happy.
You were happy, all right. Hot mama.
I wasn't hot mama. We wasn't even doing nothing.
You said you weren't doing that.
We wasn't.
So what was that? So what were y'all doing? Playing chess or checkers or
No. So it was
What was
never
y'all
me and
playing?
him. Okay, so it was never me and him by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You heard the story before.
Yeah, I heard.
Remember, one time we in front of my mama's house. Okay, story time, y'all. We in front of my mama's house.
Lord have mercy.
We in front of my mama's house. And we all hanging out. It's a group of us. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know if he hit me on the pager. I don't remember. But somehow we was communicating that he was going to meet in the back of the house. So me, my cousin, her boyfriend, my boyfriend, and some other guys was all in the front. So it was me, so I don't know if I told y'all, my mom used to do foster care. So it was me, one of the girls from the foster care who lived with us, and it was my cousin. And it was 3 of them. We all was talking to them 3, and we all had our little boyfriends in the front. Well, the foster girl didn't have a boyfriend, but she was talking to one of the guys we was leaving with. So they pulled up in the back alley. We went in the front of the house, had these guys thinking we was going in the house, and left out the back and got in the car, and we was going about our business. We went to the dude who I was talking to that was his apartment. We went to his house. We was chilling, having drinks, just having us a good time. We were just kicking it. It's just what we used to do. Yeah. I was too scared to go far with him. I ended up dating this guy for 2 years.
2 years. Damn.
2 years. No, I dated him a year and a half untouched. But after I had my baby, I thought I was grown then. By that time, I think I'm grown, and he's still cheating on me. I done waited for him. He went to jail for a whole year, and I still waiting on him, and he's still cheating on me, and woo. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. If he could do it, I could do it. And I already got somebody that's ready anyway. So I did. I cheated. And then I went farther than just kicking it. And I wasn't mad about it. And then he really was trying to make me leave. And I was just like, I can't.
Why you can't?
I don't know. I should have.
I didn't say you should have. You didn't.
I should have. Because that man.
Why you can't?
Oh, I was in love. This was what it was. That's what I'm saying. This was what it was. I'm in love. And it makes so bad. That was better than this.
Is that right?
It was. That was better than this. And I still said, no, I want my heart, my sweetheart, yeah.
I get it. So your heart was in one place and your mind was in another. That's the way it was.
Yeah, because my heart was right here, but it just kept getting broke. But I still let him keep it. And then I was happier here. So when I'm by myself and just trying to be with him, I'm sad. I'm broken. I was making a little girl decision. Like, come on. Yeah. Like, you supposed to leave that. You supposed to get the fuck on up out of there. Ooh, this wrong channel. Yeah, sorry. Wrong channel. You supposed to get up and get out of there. And so I just, I didn't. I stayed. Now that was where I wanted to be. And then I finally was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I honestly, I still stayed with this man clean up until he left the state. That's when we broke up.
Talk about,
So and don't
the other guy?
don't do that. No, with the man I was in love with, I was staying with him clean up until he left the state. The other guy was still in the same state with me, but that got ended because he found out and then he beat him up. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess because we was all at the same party and he just word around the street. The problem was his baby mama was talking too much. His baby mama told him that I was messing with this dude, and so he caught the dude at the party and he hemmed him up. They got to fighting. And then he ripped off my little outfit. Y'all had on this little red cat suit. Girl, I had a body like a goddess, like no waist. I was thicker than a snicker, little shorty with the thickness. And he ripped it all up off of me. He was big mad, but he still was cheating. So he didn't care that much. He just got his feelings hurt because he couldn't believe that he got played at his own game.
That's how some people here that can dish it out but can't take
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I
But we still cool to this day.
Yeah.
And he got my name tattooed on his chest still to this day. Yeah. And the little cheat dude, he ended up just falling back because he was too scared. He was like, boyfriend gonna beat me up, so I'm gonna leave her alone.
So you and the other guy, y'all never
messed around again?
No, I'm talking like no intercourse stuff, nothing like that.
Didn't I just say for a year and a half?
Oh yeah. Oh no, him was.
Why you acting brand new? Like you don't know the story.
I know the story. I'm thinking about something else. But dang.
Let me refresh your memory. Hold on, y'all. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the person. That's the one. Yeah, so I don't want to get too much details. I don't want people, you know what I'm saying, like, ooh, I know who that is.
We know now.
So, yeah, same thing, girl. It was my baby's lady. And it did make me feel better. He just couldn't take it, though. He went crazy. Yeah, I think the person who got cheated on is more like licking their wounds when they finally go out. So the relationship is already dead. It's definitely dead. I feel that because they can't take it when you do it back, but it don't make you feel no better. It don't make you feel. I felt better when I was with the other person. That's it. It was a happier moment. Somebody give me the attention I wanted from him. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with me, taking me out, you know, making me feel like I was first. And that just felt good at the moment. But then I'm still with him though. But he's still leaving me at home, not taking me. We used to do everything together, and now we don't do nothing. He coming around me with hickeys on that I didn't put there. Like, it was a lot. That was young stuff, though. Y'all know how that go. When you a kid doing dumb stuff and making these decisions. But I wouldn't take nothing back. I promise. I take nothing back from my past because I had a good life when I was a teenager. I really was able to enjoy the outdoors. Like, I wasn't... You know how our kids are in the house on social media and on electronics, like, for hours on end? We was outside. We was outside the door. We were, you know, exploring and socializing and stuff like that. But baby, we done been on here for an hour, y'all. I'm about to quit. I got to go.
But out of all that you said, people make mistakes, they young, all that stuff. That's why I said what I said. As a grown person, when you get 40 plus years old, who cheat at the age of 40?
They make mistakes too. I don't care. No age.
That's like you've been married like 3 times.
That's
or
like
something
saying
like that.
age. That's like saying age. At a certain age, you don't see him no more. Who's sin at 40? Who, you know, like That's
Yeah.
how crazy that's
But every relationship, every marriage or whatever, you don't do the same. You don't whatever you did that messed up that one. You don't take that same baggage into the new one. So you're supposed to learn, not keep on falling in the same old predicament.
She said sure was outside up to no good. I know, girl. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we was able to get it all out of our system. Then by the time we was ready to settle down, we done did it all already. I was in the club before I was old enough to be in the club. I had fake IDs. Girl, 63rd Street IDs.
Lord, not 63rd.
Yes, we used to go on 63rd to get our IDs, go back to the burbs, and we was in the club at 18, 19, rocking with the 21-year-olds. We sure was cutting up. She said, yup, me too, being fast. Girl, I'm telling you, we had a good life. These kids don't know nothing about that. They like this. All day. You know? But yeah, I'm about to get up out here, y'all. Thanks y'all for coming. She said all over the west side.
Not the west side. Tupac.
Thank y'all for stopping in. Make sure y'all thumbs the video up. I am about to get on up off of here because I got stuff I need to be doing. And I'm going to see y'all in the vlog on the next channel. If you don't know about my vlog channel, check it out at Nikki J's Life. And I will see y'all in the next mukbang. This was fun. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video if you didn't already. Yo, babe, love you too. Now get this dance. Do it. Do the dance.
That's all I do.
Do the dance.
You make me laugh. That's all to get
Come
it
on,
out.
1, 2, 3, go. Bye, y'all.
That's all to do.